Hey guys, DesolatorMagic here, and I thought I'd make an answers video to a lot of your common questions from the comment section lately, and DMs and tweets and Patreon messages and carrier pigeons and, stalkers scratching it into my windows. Just kidding, that would actually be really hard. I'm not on the ground floor. Honestly, if you can get up there, go for it. For some reason, even though it's practically a motto/meme at this point, hey Desolator, are all those stories from your LGS from Hell series true, or are they exaggerated or made up for comedy reasons? They are 100% true. Like, within the accuracy of my memory, they are 100% true. Not one single fact was made up. Anyway, let's get back to the real reason I made this. Why are some of your videos getting uploaded and then immediately they quote, disappear? And actually, disappear could mean multiple things. Either I privated them or deleted them because of a glitch. Like, once in a while, I just literally encode it wrong. I forget to put in an entire segment of text, or I should say narration, audio track, whatever. I miss an overlay and I'm like, no, that has to be there. So then I delete it and re-up it. I mean, that's pretty much every YouTuber. Sometimes YouTube flags my videos as like, well, they don't really flag it. They just outright remove monetization. Here, try this one at home, except don't. Do not do this. Do not try this. Upload a video with the word bombing in the title. Because in common English and American, bombing has no other, direct definition or connotation, of course. I must be talking about a bombing. And God forbid somebody advertise on a video about bombings. Okay, I get that. I mean, people still advertise on CNN, but I get that. But basically, I put like, why is Kaladesh bombing so hard? Why are Kaladesh prices bombing instead of falling? And oh, whoops, they won't even remove monetization right away necessarily, which is weird. They won't warn me while I'm uploading it. They'll like sweep it with a robot, maybe try to close caption it first to get some context, and then in that case, why the hell did they flag it then after that? Because clearly the context was just me talking about magic. I don't recall saying that the price drop was due to Muslim extremists. So I don't know, but like hours, minutes later, they're like, nope, it's been removed. And I don't get an email. I don't get anything. I'm just scrolling through my video manager once in a while. And now I've been known to check lately because holy hell does this cost me a lot of money. You guys have no idea. Most of my views are in the first 24 hours. So basically I just put in, hours of work into a video and got $0.00 for it. That's a bit of a change from not $0.00. I mean, I ain't going to say how much my average video makes because honestly, you can't even really measure it that way, but more than zero. That's like you show up to work all day, 8 hours, punch in, punch out, and they just decided not to pay you. Screw you, but you still did the work. So if those videos disappear for a while, it's because I immediately, to stop the bleeding, mark it as private or unlisted, and then fix whatever I think I need to, or submit it, fix it to make it look less bad and submit it for human review. That takes a while, and then the video comes back, and then after that, nobody watches it. So that's a great use of time. Also, if there was, we'll call it an encoding glitch, maybe me screwing up would be a more accurate description. So the program I use to do a lot of my gameplay footage recordings and stuff is Loilo. You should check it out. It's quite good, but Either I don't want to turn off audio recordings because I'll do an entire X-Mage game and it'll be like finally an actually good game and I'll have not recorded any of the gameplay sound effects or my voice, or I have it set on voice with hybrid or something and I just don't want to reconfigure it. Either way, all my gameplay has audio over it and it records anything coming out of the speakers, so it's pretty much just like me and like Philip DeFranco on monitor 2. Or like just whatever, some Netflix, Hulu crap. I'm honestly surprised I haven't been flagged just for the audio track. Haven't gotten a copyright flag in a long time. Approximately 7 or 8 years. Yes, my channel is a little bit older than you might think. It wasn't always really a magic channel. It was more like a generic place to host videos. So anyway, I've made a habit, because this has happened like 6 times, of really quick when I hit upload, just hitting play in the file explorer, or the, what do they call it? The open file dialog box. And I just play a couple seconds, skip around. I'm like, yeah, it's clean. It's good. It's not corrupted gibberish. The keyframes aren't screwed up. The encoding didn't screw up, which will never happen on a computer as fast as mine. Trust me. Plus my encoder was built in like 2016. So I think we're good. But if I left the audio track unmuted, I'm going to notice after approximately 1 second. So then I'll be like, haha, I'm an idiot, and re-encode it again and waste 15 more minutes of my time. The one time I didn't check it lately, it uploaded with the gameplay intact, and I sped it up by 112%. So it sounded really freaking unusual. It unfortunately pitch bends it along with it, and even I couldn't even identify it. I was like, what the hell was I actually watching? So that's probably the number one reason that my videos disappear, is because I'm like, oh crap, 600 people just left a comment that says, you left the audio track unmuted, what the hell's going on? I'm scared, I'm gonna go hide under my desk. Desk, fix it. I think your channel's haunted. I know a good priest. He's my uncle, he can get you a discount. But no, it's just me screwing up. Once in a great while, I will have muted the track, and for some reason the mute command never, or like the delete audio track command never worked, or it was only, like I muted it to hear what was going on because I was going to cut it up later, and then it was only muted in the interface, not the final product. That's a thing that can happen. That is the software's fault. Oh, let's see, what else have people been asking lately? Oh, why at the end of some of your videos have there been like whatever you say last, it repeats it. Like I'll be like, see you guys next video. Next video. Super complicated and boring, but basically I use Audacity to do the narration, so it uses the lame MP3 encoder. I'm sure that's an acronym. It's actually quite nice. But as soon as I drop the final MP3 into Adobe Premiere Elements 15 or whatever I'm using, it will misinterpret the data stream or try to real-time convert the sample rate. Although 44.1 to 48, I mean, it would be off by like a minute at 10 minutes, so I don't think it's quite that. I don't know what it is. I can't fix it. I've tweaked the project settings. There is no way to fix this. Premiere 11 had the same problem. It just doesn't like lame encoded MP3s. Now, it's only off by about a half to a quarter of a second per 10 minutes, though. But regardless, the end result is at the very end of the audio track, whether I cut it or not, it will repeat the last thing I said because it runs out of data, but it's telling it with the length calculation that the MP3 is supposed to be longer. So it does the default behavior, which is just rebuffer the same part over and over and over again. I thought it would loop from the beginning. That's more of a traditional playback method, but it doesn't do it. So anyway, almost every single video I know to check for it at this point. I've made over 600 videos. It's on my radar, trust me. But once in a while I miss it. So what else have people been asking me? Oh, do you and Travis Wu just go back and forth with outrageously hyperbolic insults because like it's like a marketing thing? You know, it's kind of like the Conan O'Brien, Stephen Colbert, or was it even those two, or was it Jon Stewart? I think it was all three of them. That pretend feud during the writer's strike. Is it one of those? Which is, oh my God, I would so do that. Anybody up for some fake frenemy crap, like hit me up. Yeah, that means you, young mage. You short little... I can't think of any insults. His channel's really quite good. Oh, Apple user, how dare you? Using Apple equipment to edit your stuff. Geez, why don't you just use a stone tablet and a chisel to make the frames? Apple computers stopped being good for video editing in 2006-ish when they decided not to support CUDA. Yes, they use OpenCL right now. Both, probably. I don't care, they're still crap. My computer costs half as much if you wanted one with an i7 16 gigs and multiple drives. Also, I built it myself. So anybody else who wants to do a lovely feud, let me know. But no, I legitimately hate Travis Wu. It is not a joke. I hate him. He's a miserable, awful person. He's made deeply insulting, like just unbelievably, like there's something wrong with his head level insults against me. He is such an unbelievable dick. I hate him. It is not made up. It's not played up for comedy and for marketing. I hate him. I am not joking when I say that he should be banned from all competitive tournaments because he's already on Wizards' bad side for basically being a Nazi, potentially, maybe in context, who knows. Bit of an exaggeration on that one, but he did say like the Jews should have seen it coming or something, or they should have expected the Holocaust. And that was like his legit opinion from what I heard. I didn't listen to it myself. That's just the summary I heard. So whatever, sounds like something his crazy ass would say. Plus he makes he thinks it's funny to make purposely misleading, purposely incorrect videos so that people who aren't like smart enough in the game and pro enough and haven't been playing for as many years as we have, like they'll fall for it and then, oh, he gets a laugh out of that. That's so funny. I like to laugh at other people's misfortune because they're so stupid and I'm so smart. How insecure do you have to be? It's not even insecure. I mean, he's the most like boastful Mr. Self-Esteem ever. So that only leaves really one possibility. He's a sociopath, like a legit sociopath. He doesn't understand human interactions. He could even be like a psychopath. I forgot the exact definition, but it's like somebody who feels zero empathy for other people. That would lead to that type of behavior. So there's something deeply wrong with his brain. I wouldn't let him around like my kids if I had him. So why the hell is he at a Magic tournament? Plus, all he does is troll wizards, as he calls it. But by the way, every time he says he's trolling, he's either making up for something stupid he legitimately said, and that was actual advice, because that's his get out of bad advice free card, or it was just him legitimately acting like a complete ass, so it's his get out of ass free card. He just uses it as an excuse for anything, and his definition of it isn't even right. Like, playing a prank or harassing is not trolling. Trolling is pretending, like going undercover to pretend to be a member of a community and then purposely starting crap amongst them and then watching the resulting flame war. So it's purposely being misleading. It's like taking somebody who's like for fat rights and sending them a couple tweets, pretending that you're a fat person, you like them, and then ask like a really funny loaded question. You know, just to get their response and have them get all pissed off and all hot and bothered about it, especially if they find out that you were never a legit fan in the first place and you're not fat and you hate them. That is trolling. Going on a Nintendo fanboy forum with the name Nintendo Fanboy like 111 or something, and then saying, hey, I like the new Breath of the Wild, but wouldn't it be cool if Zelda was a female? That's trolling. That's actually more of a meme at this point. I'm not sure anybody would fall for it, and they kind of have to fall for it to be trolling. But that is internet trolling. Nothing else is internet trolling. What he's talking about is harassment. I mean, seriously, look up the dictionary definition of harassment. That's what he's doing. He's just being a bully and a jerk. He's a terrible person. He likes to laugh at other people's misfortune, and that's a sign of potentially very serious mental illness or just very severe personality defects. He's basically got the maturity of a middle schooler, but he hides it behind his, like, you know, super tongue-in-cheek, straight-faced, you know, videos, which I guess he thinks is trolling. It's really just being an awful person. So yes, I absolutely hate him, and I do not hate Wedge at all. I don't know why that one started. Probably because I disagreed with him once, so automatically I hate him. No, I like Wedge, so put that one to bed too. And finally, people have been asking me nonstop, well, your videos seem contradictory and you make an awful lot of them, like a suspiciously high number of them. Some of the things you said about what you've done and where you've been, they just don't make sense. Also, you seem to have slight physical variations between the couple videos that you're in, and your YouTube profile says that you're subscribed to a channel called Our Twin Life Family. Also, I recall you saying in many videos that you have a brother, so I heard a rumor that you have a twin brother. And thus, it is not always you in the videos. Well, wouldn't that actually add up interestingly? That's quite the conspiracy theory. Yeah. It's a shame I'm never going to confirm or deny that. By the way, also not trolling. That's just right out in the open being a dick. That's leading people on and being a tease and then not giving them an answer for comedic purposes. So anyway, those have been some questions and answers. Much regards from both of us, ? I'll see you guys next video. Next video. Next video. Next video. Next video. See, now that's trolling.